Well, for more on her death, her murder, and the state of human rights in Russia, we turn to Human Rights Watch, to Rachel Denber, Deputy Director of its Europe and Central Asia Division. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
What's the significance of the murder of Natalya Estemirova?
The message that was sent with her killing was that human rights activists, journalists, investigators should stay away from Chechnya. They should stop looking into the kinds of things that Natasha was looking into. They should stop looking into the killings, the abductions, the torture, and the collective punishment that has been part and parcel of the counterinsurgency campaign in Chechnya.
And what do you think the impact will be? Do you think all of that, the investigation, will be stopped as a result?
I don't. I think that Natasha's killing leaves a terrible vacuum in Chechnya right now. Because she was an incredible force. She was the nexus between victims of human rights violations and the outside world. But I think that there will be more people to do that work. It will be a lot harder, but I think that we have to fill that vacuum.
The Russian government says that there will be a very thorough investigation. In fact, the Russian president has said he believes that somebody will be brought to an accounting. Do you believe him?
I believe that the credibility of his words will rest on the credibility of the investigation itself. I believe that Russia is capable of holding a credible, impartial investigation if there is the political will. We haven't seen that so far, but I think that if there is enough pressure from Russia's international partners that Russia's credibility rests on the credibility of this investigation, then I think that there's a chance. What can't happen, what cannot happen, is that the investigation is left to the local authorities in Chechnya. This is something that has to be taken under President Medvedev's personal control.
Do you think that it's possible that her murder will have an impact on the relationship between the United States and Russia? In other words, the U.S. has always stood up for human rights often in the world, and this seems to be a clear case of human rights.
Yes. Well, I think that there's certainly a role for the United States to play, together with its European partners, in pressing for an end to the unbounded lawlessness in Chechnya. I think that the U.S. has a role to play in constantly not letting this go, in not letting it just be another statement that they issue, in constantly following up with Medvedev, with the Russian leadership, to say, where are the results of the investigation?
Rachel Denber, thank you very much for speaking with us today.